you were doing it just then, and I don't know why.
It was miraculously loud. What's up, chat? Hello. Welcome. Welcome to part 2 of Dicefuncational meets Call of Cthulhu and Cyberpunk. Thank you everyone so much for joining us on this special adventure. Starting a little bit late, but that happens. Thank you everyone so much for joining us. We appreciate your presence today. Special warm welcome to everyone who is joining us for the first time. Greetings and salutations to you. We hope you enjoy your taste of Dicefuncational, playing some different tabletop RPGs than usual. Before we get into the second part of this adventure, a little bit of housekeeping so that way you know where to find us, where to watch the first part, where to watch this again, and how to interact with us. The first thing, if you like watching games played live, RPGs played live, other games played live, you can head on over to Twitch, twitch.tv/Dicefuncational, where you can watch this live every Saturday at around 4 p.m. Eastern. You can chat with us, you can interact with us, you can enjoy along with us watching all of this happen live. We also are live throughout the week playing some games. It's a good place to come and hang out. If you want to catch up on previous episodes, if you don't like watching things live, or if you want to just brush up on a previous episode, or a great place to share what it is that we do, you can head on over to YouTube, youtube.com/@Dicefuncational, where you can check out part 1 of this 2-part series. You can watch all of our D&D content, which is normally what we are doing on Saturdays. You can watch other gaming content, other TTRPG content, some art content. There's a lot of cool stuff over there. So make sure to check it out there and subscribe so that way you know when everything is uploaded to the channel, which is pretty quick turnaround on all those things. Hello, Kirk.
Whoops.
You
forget Greg.
Yeah, he doesn't matter. He doesn't matter. He doesn't matter.
I saw you make that face. I was like, why did Michelle make a face like that?
We're professionals. You can check all this shit out. We gotta start cutting some of this random like professional shit. I really want to do that. So hey, if you're watching this live, make sure you clip that kind of thing. We'll grab it. We'll put it into a video. It'll be fun.
We have Cody here. We literally could just have Cody do it.
I mean, anybody can do it. That's the fun thing about hanging out with us live. You get to see all this shit. You get to see it all happen live and laugh along with us.
I definitely cut this out.
Exactly. That's what happens, when the editor does the thing.
I think you should cut all of it out except for the part where it's like, if you watch us live, you get all that fun stuff, but then you cut it, so it's very obvious we took out all the fun stuff.
We take out all the fun stuff.
You only get it if you're here.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, come on now.
That's how we trick people on TikTok.
Well, yeah. It's perfect TikTok content right there. Just everything is clickbait. Everything is clickbait. Unintentional, but it's all clickbait. There you go.
I'm clickbait. You're clickbait.
Who's driving the plane?
Bam.
Uh-oh.
Yep, that happened. You can watch that cam down over there. But if you're not watching, that's okay too. We love you just as much as we love everybody else. But what you can do, if you want to go ahead and listen while you are just trying your best to keep it together so that way you can pay your bills and pretend that everything is not on fire and, quieting whatever the fuck that phrase is going to be, you can head on over to your favorite podcasting platform. You can search Dicefuncational, where you can check out this episode, check out all of the previous episodes of our campaign 2, of our campaign 1, of all of our D&D, other one-shots. There are going to be some recaps that are on there. There's a whole lot of cool stuff. So that way, you can save it while you're, going on a plane, trying to escape the country. You can put it on while you're running in a park, away from setting fire to something. You can just put it on, as you're hiding out wherever it is that you need to hide out. I see you, and I appreciate you.
And came back into that.
For legal reasons, this was all a joke.
Functional, the podcast to commit crimes too.
The other place you can keep up with us are on socials. On socials, we are at Dicefunctional, except for on the site that's currently on fire. Thank you, Elon Musk. That site being Twitter at Dicefunctional with an underscore there at the end of that. But that's enough for me. We have part 2 of Call of Cthulhu X Cyberpunk to get to. Connor, take it away.
So, where we had left our group of moonlighters, you all had just finished getting all the pieces together so you could begin your heist on Signal Sun Industries. You managed to reveal a few bits of information, namely that there was a server that you were going to be retrieving. You know the rough size of it. You know that's probably going to be very heavy to lift, and it is hidden in a black site that is part of the industry's building, hidden as a supply closet. You know that to get that open, there is one room with the controls for the elevator, and that is it. It is not open to the access to the rest of the system. It is not possible to hack your way in and get the elevator to work. You simply have to get to that room. You guys then also went out of your way to get things to make your job a little bit easier. Information from one of the guards who works under Roach, a particularly well-known mercenary who you all have done your research on. You managed to get some of the identification information for a scientist, so that you can at the very least use that to get your way in. And also you got some general floor plans of the building itself, with the exception of some of the more important locations. Now, where we had just left off, Drew and Sylvia had just mugged a scientist. But you guys were heading back to the garage so you could put the finishing details on the heist and get it going. So, what would you like to do?
First of all, finishing touches.
The finishing touches.
The finishing touches.
Finishing touches.
Shut the fuck up and talk, you fuckers.
You don't control me, Puppet Man.
I do. Puppet Man.
I've been watching puppet history recently. Puppets are on the mind.
Okay, that's fair. So, what would you guys like to do?
Probably walk into the garage and going, "We got it!"
What the hell is that supposed to be?
Scan card. Bonafide legit. And she could prove I did hypnosis.
We stopped at McDonald's on the way home.
Well, that's good.
Also, hypnosis is real.
Okay, that's useful.
I'm not crazy.
No, you're not crazy. I just thought you were another gonk trying to say that you knew exactly what it is that you were fucking doing. Okay. All right. That could actually be helpful.
Oh, but this is legit. It's one of the R&D scientists.
Okay. And you said we have to go through R&D to get to the place.
Yeah.
All right. So we have a couple options. We have, well, they're not great options. It could be. The first one, we could try going in through the gate, main gate. But I don't know if that's a good one, seeing as your friend got grabbed already. If there's any link, any way that they know that you're involved, you know, Signal Sun already grabbed her.
First of all, friend is a strong word.
Okay, friend is a strong word.
Second of all, you know, if they knew, they would already be here. I'm not exactly hard to find. Have you seen my car?
I have.
Yeah. Flashy for a reason.
Bit ostentatious.
Part of the game.
I can't blame you on that. Okay. We could still try and go in through the front door. Yeah, we could. We could have you go in through the front door. I could either be your driver, or if you want to have your driver head and just drop you 3 off. I have a Signal Sun guard uniform. I could just try to get in as a guard, because I want to get my car there anyway.
This garbage truck of yours.
Yes.
Out of curiosity, how much would you be in a lot of trouble if it got damaged?
No, not at all.
We would create a distraction with it from someone else driving it.
I like this idea. Where would the distraction be?
I don't know, just wreck it right outside the front of the place so that way there's a crowd. Makes it really easy for people to get in and out because they're distracted by a big fucking truck crashing. That way we don't actually cause security inside the building to increase because we didn't crash it into the place. We crashed it right outside. Be enough of a panic.
Would it be bad to, instead of have one of us driving it, just tape a brick to the gas pedal?
Well, not to be morbid, I was gonna call one of my father.
No, I think that's a great idea.
What do I know? What do I know? There's a guy who deals with dead bodies all the time. What do I know?
Oh, wait, do you actually have any dead bodies?
What did I know? Where did I know that was gonna be the line of questioning?
You don't want to use a real person.
I don't know what constitutes real and fake person for you.
Dead people are fake. Not like in the literal fake sense, but like...
I don't know if I have any dead bodies on retainer that I can just toss into a garbage truck. I was trying to avoid having anyone in the truck at all. Taping a brick to the pedal.
Yeah.
But I'm not a planner, I'm a doer, so commence with planning.
Yeah, certainly isn't my area. I just go in and punch people in the face. So,
Problem is... I'd have to find someone who's not directly tied to me if we used a person. Versus a brick. But the brick would institute someone needing to get in and bail while it was moving. And I don't know if any of us are confident enough to bail out of a moving truck.
I could.
I mean, I could.
Then I leave it up to the two of you. Do you want a doppelganger or do you want to bail out of a moving truck?
Well,
I've done it before.
I mean, in that case, you don't even have to get it going that fast. I could really quickly just have the steering wheel ready to go. And then we have the secondary option of we do that, and while that's happening, we could just rig the thing with C4.
Did anybody buy C4?
I know a guy.
Oh my god! What a statement.
I have money.
Where'd you get
Why?
that C4? The internet.
What you got there, Smoothie?
My sketchy friend on the internet. I have a lot of contacts. We could get some C4 rigged up real quick.
Ooh.
So then as we're leaving, just set it off and have everyone's attention looking one way.
We could make it worse.
Oh.
I mean, slip a little bug in the ear of, there might be a celebrity appearance and have paparazzi pop up there. Suddenly you also have cameras.
That. I can get that. I know people.
Just tell them some celebrity's gonna be there. If you know a celebrity, convince them to be in the Bay Area.
Bono killed by an exploding dumpster truck.
Oh, we're making up a celebrity for this one, okay?
Damn it!
True, I could see that.
Drew's not saying anything because Drew has no moral compass. I, however, hate the fact that we're like, let's blow up this big truck. You know what? Bring more people in. Give us this exploding garbage truck. This will be so fun.
Morality.
My two tabletop characters are arguing in my head right now. Drew's like, fuck yeah, do it. And Rot's like,
Like, oh, I don't like this.
Feel that.
So, you call a celebrity, you call your C4 friend, and do you also want to call the news, or do you want me to?
Do it.
Yeah.
You
probably
cut
have,
off. So I don't know what you said, Michelle.
I said you can do it. You
Probably know
probably have
someone.
like better contacts for that.
Then let's do that and get going. And get in.
Okay.
I'm going to, since we should get the heist going, and also I know that you guys have a fuck ton of contacts and money in one of your cases.
Mhm.
I'm going to allow these to go. My only question is who's the celebrity that's apparently going to be appearing in front of the Signal
Okay,
Sun
hold on.
building?
I have to come up with a name.
Okay.
no. Google problematic actors from the 80s.
Ooh.
No, because I know.
Probably sure.
No, I know who it's gonna be.
Jeffrey Epstein?
No,
Uh,
but I have to come up with a version of the name that is not
Denver
the
Bridge.
name, but it's obvious who it is. Okay, so we're gonna go with.
Please tell me why my brain is just going, Ben Shapiro. It's Ben Shapiro.
I know exactly.
he was
who it is.
definitely not a
Hold on.
celebrity in the 80s. I think he was a child in the 80s, actually.
Milo, what
Even
was
better.
it?
Yeah, he's like
Ben
my
Shapiro.
age.
Ben Shapiro. Wham!
What'd you say?
I was like, I think he's like my age, maybe younger. I think he might be younger actually.
Yeah.
I'd still love to deck that man.
Yeah, of course.
I
Who
can't
wouldn't?
punch for shit, but I could learn.
So Cody brings up a good point. Remote steering is an option. Downside to this, none of you are trained in hacking.
Yeah. That's why I didn't even bring it up.
Would
can
my
prepare.
drive skill allow me to do that though?
No.
Okay.
That's a completely different beast.
Got
To
it.
be fair,
Okay.
repairing things might be more important inside.
I can
In-
unrepair it.
Actually, in fairness, in theory, Drew could just like rig the gas pedal. The problem is that rigging the gas pedal isn't something you can do and then make it slowly ramp up. When you rig something like that, it's gonna go. So Drew would be doing this in the vehicle, it would move, and Drew would
Connor?
have to get out of the vehicle.
I'm gonna veto that because the look on Jill's face is saying, I could die here and go to sleep.
No.
Comfy. It's comfy.
If you guys don't know, Jill here is quite tired. They are begging for the sweet release of death so they can nap.
It could be because you pulled a 24-hour last yesterday.
I pulled an all-nighter yesterday, but I'm not 13 anymore. I slept last night for like 18 hours and woke up still knowing that I pulled an all-nighter yesterday.
Your body remembers.
That's why.
Your body knows what you did.
I'm
Okay.
feeling great.
So I know this very annoying actor who's involved in some shady religious dealings. His name is Robert Voyage.
Michelle, the problem is I'm stupid.
What's
Connor
another?
got it.
I'm not. Robert Voyage, aka Tom Cruise.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
Come on.
Yeah, I think that'll.
This is a
That
joke.
works.
Yeah.
Look, I tried to
That'll work.
recruit him once, but his religion is weirder than mine.
Yeah, Scientology's fucked like that.
And their leader actually believes it? Wild.
Also, their leader's wife disappeared.
Yeah.
And thanks to the LAPD, they never investigated her. Seriously, this really happened.
Wild, yeah.
So C4, Robert
Voyage. Yeah, he insists on the French pronunciation. It's fucking weird.
pretentious actress.
Actors,
Me
what are you gonna do with
Annoying,
them?
Okay. Insists on being Robert Voyage.
He's not even French, is he?
No. He's from Minnesota.
Which, as we all know, is very close to France.
You failed geography class, didn't you?
No, that was sarcasm.
I know, but
Yeah. No, actually, I did very good at geography. I'm good at planning things out, remembering where things are.
I just learned that Tom Cruise's real name is actually even more pretentious. His full name is Thomas Cruise Mapother IV.
let's move past that.
Anyway,
People with numbers in their names. Can't relate.
That's
I'm
my-
poor.
That's my dad.
I can't
My
relate.
dad is the
I'm
third.
poor.
all right. So, okay. I will drop off the we are gonna need to take 2 cars.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You've got yours, I've got mine, and then there's the truck.
Yep. So are we stashing mine, or where are we stashing mine? Connor, the getting into, I'm assuming there's a underground parking structure.
Yep.
Underneath the thing, there
Yep.
is a guard there. I'm assuming, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so that's our way out. Is out through there.
Park my car not too far away at another parking garage.
As a secondary getaway.
Yeah. We'll keep it there just in case. I would prefer to have my car though. It's actually
swap-
calibrated for the weight.
Swap my car and we'll swap the plates on my car and
Okay.
I'll say if not, I don't really care about it.
Okay.
We just need to be able to disguise yours quickly then.
Mine, I can get in and out. That's fine. But it would be easier to get in. Actually, suggestion I have is if we create that diversion out front, I can still pose as your driver. Say we're taking this car for safety and we're going through an entrance in the parking garage to avoid all the commotion out front.
Alex,
Okay.
just remind me to take the plate off of it when we leave. I don't want them tracking me.
Yep. Okay. Done. All right. Yep. So, Sig will drive their actual car, park it close. We'll come back via the car service, and then get the dump truck. Pull the plates off of that too, and just get it pretty much set and ready to go.
You're basically lining it up to ram into the building.
There's probably some sort of like big pretentious sign or like garden,
There's
statuary thing in front.
There's definitely a big pretentious sign.
Yeah.
I will point out there was also like an iron rod fence around the building, so you would not be able to actually just like ram it.
Oh, that's the thing. We don't want it actually ramming the building anyways.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
that
you
would
wanna-
make it harder.
Yeah, you wanted to damage something else. That's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah, at most I'm like aiming it at the sign because I'm assuming it'll probably hit the fence, go through the fence, but hit the sign.
Okay, so you're aiming
Because-
for the sign. That's fair.
Yes.
The thing is, if we hit the building, security's still going to be in the building. If we hit something outside, security's going to pull themselves outside to the truck.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see what you're aiming for.
As much commotion out front as we can.
Okay.
You could also like slip in during the commotion by like somehow pulling up at the same time, being like, "Oh, we gotta get inside. Oh,
Yeah, that's.
what's going on?"
Oh yeah.
Just look at the guard. look at the guard at the garage and go, "I'll let you handle that."
That's the
Get
goal.
in.
All right. So we got everything lined up. Whoever's putting the brick on the gas pedal, go ahead and do so. I got
Okay.
my car. My car's running.
So here's my question: who is going to be handling getting the brick onto the gas pedal?
Depends what kind of check. I figure the strength should do it,
Do it.
and not the person who's trying to get their character
It's not-
killed.
It is not strength. It would be something akin to effectively. Actually, I'm gonna have to look at the skills to figure out what would be the best one for this.
I'd assume something dexterous, since you got to put it down and then essentially tuck and roll.
Oh, jump. It would be a jump skill.
No.
I know.
Anyone have jump?
So your options are either a hard check and drive auto or a jump check. Because in the drive auto case, you're trying to get yourself in the best situation where the fall is not going to hurt as bad. Jump is trying to jump and tuck without getting hurt.
What's the flat for jump?
20.
Hard for drive auto is higher than that.
Drive auto would be what?
I have an 85 in drive auto. We're looking at somewhere like a 40, something like it's almost a 50.
It's like a 42.
Shot. Yeah. And I have a lot of luck to burn if I need to.
So
True.
we-
Then I'll
you-
drive your car in.
No.
No.
We're gonna hit it. It's gonna be like in an alley, kind of like behind. I'm gonna whip around the block in a way that we're gonna cut to the garage because I've already scouted the area.
Mhm.
And it was either hard or expert.
You've got a very good success.
Very
on
good
this line.
success. So like, I know all the back alleys, all the back streets. I can time the lights, everything. We'll get there. I just need your help to convince the guy, hey, I've got a VIP here. I can't be out on the street with whatever the fuck is going on. We need to get
So you're-
downstairs.
Okay, so Jace's idea is basically you guys are at the same or roughly the same position. Sig figures out where his jump is gonna be. You guys pull up, let him get into the car, and then you guys roll up to the garage like seconds after the dump truck hits the sign.
Okay.
That's some tight timing.
Manageable.
It's manageable, but it's tight timing. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I've got it all figured out. It doesn't even have to be right away, but the
Just a
truck,
little bit.
yeah, just a little bit. So there's room to play.
I think I would say that would work.
Okay. All right,
So
hard
you guys
check.
can definitely do it.
Are we?
So, well, hold on just a second.
Okay.
Is there anything else that needs to be done or set up before Sig does this? Because Sig, once you make this roll, the heist is started.
I can't think of anything.
We know we're going in. The three of us are bodyguards for the face. We're going through R&D. If we need to any sort of, oh well, hey, we were told to go this way. Bullshit our way over to the elevator. Pop the elevator. Because do we know the time? Like, and this is all happening on a day when Roach isn't there.
Yep, I know. It's all happening on a day when Roach isn't there. You're giving yourselves the best circumstances.
Yeah.
So, I can't think of anything, but if there was something you guys had in mind that I had missed, I was giving you the opportunity.
Okay.
I think we're good.
I think we should call ourselves the Backstreet Boys, because we
Back-
are going to fire in the Backstreet, and we are the boys. That's me, not Drew. That's
Backstreet's
just how
back.
I'm feeling.
All right.
That's playing in Drew's ear. That was not in the 80s. Never mind. Damn. Fuck the 80s.
There were the
was
Backstreet
it?
Boys. Weren't they? They were there in the early 90s
They
at the
were
very
90s.
least.
90s, yeah.
I want to have the opportunity to do
93.
something as we go.
Yeah.
Because I realized the perfect joke I can make. So
Okay.
let's get going.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, hold on just a quick second while I pull something up. I had there was a sheet somewhere that mentioned like what kind of damage would happen from certain examples. Oh, good, thank you. Found it.
All right.
That's beating car. Okay, so it'd be deadly damage. Cool. Just need to keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Sig,
Here we
please
go.
make your drive auto roll.
Hard.
That
Quick question, Con.
that's a fucking fumble.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna push.
Quick question. If they push, can they still use luck on a push?
You can still use luck on a push.
All right, I'm pushing.
Yeah, I would push it.
Yep. Where do I go to push, or do I just roll again?
You
Click
roll
the
another
button
drive
and
auto
it'll say
hard.
something.
It's sometimes with the fumbles it doesn't show the push, so just
Yeah,
roll the drive auto.
It's
again.
not. All right.
Hey Jill, you awake?
Thank God.
Barely. That's
Pushed.
Shit out of me.
And I got an 11.
That was the
Other
first
thing
roll
that
of the
happened-
night.
I looked over at Jill and I could tell your heart went whoom, just
dropped
jumped
out
to
of my
your
asshole.
throat.
I was like, are we about to lose somebody immediately?
And it's not you!
From
Sig
jumping
turns
out
the
of a
ignition and the
fucking
car explodes.
Yep. Oh damn! I wired the C4 to the ignition.
And
Yeah.
not only that, you got an 11. So
Yeah,
you
I
got like
got
a
extreme
good
success.
Dude, you would have been fucking road pizza.
Yeah, I would have been. Hey, guess what? No, I get to sleep.
This is literally what happened to me. I fumbled and then got an extreme push.
Yeah.
I got a extreme good on the
Don't worry,
next
guys. I'll fumble and then fumble a second time. Give me time.
There we go. Okay.
Okay. Great
So-
start, guys. So, Sig, you are inside of the dump truck.
Mhm.
You've got the C4 already wired up inside of it. You have it prepared to get going and get moving down the road. You know that even doing this, you're still going to get hurt.
Yeah.
This is still going to be an unpleasant landing.
Mhm.
Um,
I do have decks. I have a lot
You
of
do have-
decks.
You do have decks. This is the trade-off for not doing a jump check. It means
Yep.
that you're not properly like doing a roll. You're just making sure you're doing it at a slower speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Much
so
slower
it's still
speed.
gonna hurt, just not as bad.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure Sig is wearing leather.
It's fake leather, but I do have one.
Padding.
Yeah, I have dermal armor, so
Yeah,
I've
one
got
piece
I've
of
got a
armor.
1 for my armor. So
Sig, you rig the vehicle so that the explosive will go off.
Mhm.
And then you begin to get the vehicle up to speed while you start to tape this brick onto the pedal itself,
Mhm.
and you can feel this dump truck starting to pick up more and more speed. It's slow to pick it up, but once it starts going, you know that this is not going to be able to stop. And you basically got this aimed for that fucking sign out front. And you very quickly, once you know that you got it all aimed properly and that brick stands still, you dive out of the vehicle. You're going to take 4 points of damage as you
Okay.
do jump into while going about 30 to 45 miles per hour.
all right.
And you tumble, you get hurt.
Well,
With your
at
thermal, it's-
first,
it's
I-
4.
I almost jumped right into a fire hydrant,
Yeah.
but at the last second, oh, can't do that. Okay, and then best case scenario, with an extreme success, jump on out. Yeah, I got my 4 points of damage in there.
Okay. And by the way, I double checked to make sure. You did not take major damage.
Okay.
And the damage can be dealt with a medicine check. It would only be helped by a D3 though, so keep that in mind.
Okay.
Oh no! If only we had someone with extreme
All right.
medicine skills.
Kerchoo.
So I'm gonna get there and just be like, "Hey, I took a little bit of something to arm. Do you mind just taking a look real quick? You got a good stim?"
I think instead of any like stim or anything, I think Drew just pulls out a spray bottle of like rubbing alcohol.
All right.
Not used to like bedside manner, and it's just like. Psh, psh, psh.
All right. Go.
All right, make a medicine check, Drew. While this is happening, Sylvia, you are starting to drive the vehicle into the parking garage area.
Quick. Nope. Correction. I'm the one driving the vehicle.
Oh, you're driving the vehicle.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why we had a
Yes,
fast turnaround.
All right, fair enough. So all four of you are inside of the same vehicle. Drew, roll a D3, please. So just R/R 1D3.
I got it.
Thank you.
You guys
Take two back.
are take two back. You guys are beginning to pull up towards the actual garage itself when the dump truck comes flying down the road and crashes into the sign, splits through the fence, and you watch as the C4 detonates, and like something out of an action movie, the dump truck detonates. You can see the immediate flashes of cameras and the turning of a head with dyed hair and really weird white teeth as they start to look on what's going on. And you could see that the guard who's at this post at the actual underground parking area is kind of looking over with like his eyes widening. He started to bring his walkie-talkie up to his mouth as you guys are pulling
At
in.
that point, I'm pulling up. Hey.
Yeah, we got a bit of an... Yeah,
Hold
what?
on. I got a VIP here, man. We were supposed to go in through the front. I can't go in through the front.
Fast talk. Because that's your charisma build. right?
That is mine.
Your
Can I-
windows tinted?
They are tinted, but mine have to be down so you can be seen
Yeah,
on my side.
I've started fake crying in the backseat if that helps at all.
I'll give you a bonus die.
Okay, one bonus dice. Sweet. Regular roll.
You're
48
good.
success. Perfect.
Boy, just barely.
Yep, just barely.
Yeah, go. Get in.
All right. Thank you.
All right, what the
And
fuck's going on out here?
Already down.
I'm gonna lock down the garage. And as your vehicle's being pulled in, you see that the guy in his guard post hits a few buttons, and these roll down shutters begin to close on the actual garage doors, locking you guys in.
All right.
But you are now officially inside the building.
Easy.
So, where to?
We're going to take a spot that is as close to the door as possible,
Mhm.
but is not directly under a camera.
Okay. Close to the door as possible, but not near a camera.
Yeah.
That can be done.
Mm-hmm. Because I don't want it to be something that they have a regular camera. It's in a blind spot until we're gone.
Okay. You kind of tuck the vehicle into a corner area where the camera would really only be able to catch like the roof of your vehicle, and that's about it.
Okay.
It's not going to be able to get a plate.
The plates
So-
are not mine anyway. So.
Yeah, they're not yours anyway, so it doesn't
Yep.
matter.
All right.
So, you park your vehicle. All four of you get out of the car. What would you like to do? You're now officially starting to make your way over towards the door that will be leading into Signal Sun Industries proper.
Yep.
What's the plan?
I
Move
have.
quietly, pretend you belong.
I think pretend we belong.
Oh, I always pretend I belong.
Yeah. Who are we gonna have? I'm not gonna be in front because. I mean, I could be, but I don't look like the beefiest of security people.
Oh no, if only the bright, bubbly, colorful one who looks like they could break someone in half.
Yeah, you take point. We have the card, so we can just move in, but it's
Okay.
more of a hey, we're supposed to be here. We're getting away from all the bullshit.
Yep. Point. Leah.
I'll be close middle.
Okay.
I start walking.
Okay. In that case, all of you are going to be following behind Susie.
Yep.
So where Susie goes, you will follow unless you say otherwise.
Okay.
Susie,
I'm keeping an eye out on as we're going through kind of everything. I do have my gun out.
Okay.
But like a security guard, just out and looking around. It is pointed
So
down.
Going with the VIP story, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. I'm
So-
gonna just start walking.
Okay. So
to walk
Susie,
inside.
you begin walking to make your way inside. You would follow your way up a set of stairs leading up to what looks to be something of a reception area or something adjacent to the reception area, just behind where, say, someone at the front desk would have buzzed you in or let you into the building. And you can see that there are now a small crowd of clerks and engineers who are starting to crowd around this top balcony-like area that leans down to the actual reception area, where you can see a bunch of security guys are out there also starting to talk on walkies and talk to each other and find out what's going on. And you can hear the murmur of the crowd as you hear people go, "Did a dump truck just drive into the sign? Did it explode? Is that Rob Voyage?" You hear a bunch of people just talking amongst themselves. And you guys just keep making your way past them. Where are you aiming to go, Susie?
We're going through R&D.
Yeah, we're going to R&D.
Okay, you're gonna try to go through R&D.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So as you start making your way towards the R&D area, you would see that there is what is effectively like a hallway with a security setup. You can see that there is one guard present. He's sitting behind a desk at a monitor. He has a radio nearby, and he's kind of like doing that rubbernecking thing where you're kind of sticking your head out and not fully paying attention to what you're doing. And you could see that he's sitting there and he's waiting for. He would be there to check ID and wait for people to come through. What would you like to do?
Yes.
Yep.
Double checking something. Give me a moment. I think there's a role I want to do before we get too close, but I need to double check what it does.
Okay. What are you trying to do?
Psychology. I want to get a read on him.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
I want you to know it is a complete coin flip because I have a 50 for it.
Oh, 50-50. I mean, that's much better than normal odds. So
39.
okay. Getting a read on this guy, you see that he is definitely very curious about what is going on at this moment in time, but he still seems to have a certain amount of he has an understanding of what he is supposed to be doing due to his job. So simply saying "let me through" won't work. You kind of have to distract him a little bit in order to make him not pay all attention. So you know that your card's not going to show up with your face. That's not possible. That's in their system. So you're going to need to distract him away from the computer for long enough for your image to pop up and him to go, "Oh yeah, okay," and then just press enter past it. You need to distract him. So, what would you guys like to do?
We let
You
the
start walking up to
celebrity do a little bit of talking.
Let me do my job.
All right.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Can you hear what's going on out there?
I can certainly hear the noise.
I don't like this. This seems odd. I was just supposed to be here for a normal day, go in to go see someone, and how is this place secure at all? I'm so scared. And she's gonna grab his hands and go,
While that's
Okay.
happening, I'm going to try and sleight of hand the card over whatever the reader is.
Okay. Sleight of hand from Sig and a some kind of
Not-
a
I'm not fast talking. for
What do you-
reference.
what are you aiming to do? Charm?
While I was grabbing his hands, I was gonna go, "Are you here to protect us in this area?" I'm trying to charm him.
Yeah, you're trying to charm. I figured. So Sig, don't roll just yet.
Yep.
We're gonna wait until to see what Sylvia gets.
55.
Okay, you get a bonus die.
Sweet. Done.
While you are attracting the man's attention and keeping him smitten, Sig, you quickly swipe the card over the reader. You hear it, and you will see that the guard is only partially registering what's showing up on the screen, kind of looking at it and looking back at Sylvia, and he goes, "Don't worry, we're gonna get this figured out, okay?"
Okay, I'm gonna go on through then. I
Yeah,
don't want to be near all of that.
yeah. You hear him kind of hit enter a few times on his desk, like he's just pressing OK a few times, and he'll just wave you through. Go, you're good to go.
Thank you. And usher us through.
All right, Susie, you, Sig, Drew, and Sylvia all managed to get your way through the first security checkpoint. Looking around now, you can see that you're definitely in what looks to be some kind of an engineering-ish area. You can see some plastic-based prototypes that have been 3D printed and are being assembled for loose ideas on how something should work. Large setups of paperwork, or I should more accurately say, more large screens that are being used to create more engineering documents. A few engineers are still here, while others are kind of poking their head up and starting to wonder what all the hubbub is about. You know roughly where the supply closets and the other room should be, but you also know that you have a problem that you do have to deal with in the future. That room is going to have a biometric scanner. You don't have the right biometrics. You know this.
Okay.
We know who does.
You don't know who does because you guys never really poked into that. You would assume Roach, but that would be a very bad idea to try to get him to cooperate.
It'd be a bad idea, and also it seems stupid to only have one person who can get into there.
Yep.
Especially on a day he's not there, so someone else in this building can get in.
Mm-hmm.
Who's likely in this department.
Does anyone in this room currently look super important?
So, this would be a psychology check to try and figure out who is the right match for what you're looking for. Due to no research in this beforehand, it will be a hard check.
You got it, Chief.
I could do one too.
You can as well if you want.
Yeah.
Again, still a hard check.
I don't
Oh, I
want to look
can
at
too. Wait, I can too. I forgot I have psychology.
it. Oh.
Fell from Sylvia, fell from Sig.
There.
Pass from
Pass.
Susie.
I was gonna say I could use luck, but if we don't have to, I'm gonna save it.
Sig and Sylvia, at first your eyes are cast over to a kind of a bulkier looking fellow wearing a decent looking suit. Looks like he's balding slightly. He definitely looks like he's some kind of a middle management type who is supposed to be around here. But Susie, your eyes are cast over to a fellow who's sitting by his desk, and you see that he's just kind of sitting there with a pen, and he's just kind of going from finger to finger, and he's using pen and paper, which is old school first off, but his monitor is blank. So whatever work he's doing, he's keeping it to himself and not letting other people see it and not letting the computer see it. So whatever this guy works on, it's not for everybody else's eyes, meaning he very well could be the guy who is either responsible for that door or responsible for what's in that supply closet.
Like, yeah, and like that one.
Hey, Connor.
Yep.
There's a separate check for persuade, isn't there?
So there is a separate check for persuade. It is literally persuasion. Charm is just that. You're trying to charm someone into being beguiled by you. You know? Think persuasion as talking to someone and getting them to be swayed to your side. Charm is literally, you know, just being like fluttering your eyes and looking pretty and getting someone to be charmed by you. That is a very superficial example, but still, you understand.
Yeah, I get what you mean. So we want to try fast talking him, or do we want to use my other trick?
I want to use your other trick.
It works. And I will walk directly to the guy Susie pointed out.
Yep. Sylvia, you start making your way up to him solo. Sig, Susie, and Drew, what are you guys doing? Are you just standing there nearby, or are you going to go somewhere else or do something else?
I am, as this is all going down, I'm gonna just kind of stay within eyesight, but we're pretty close to that supply closet by this point, right?
Not too far away.
Not
Just
too
a matter
far?
of just a matter of a hallway and a few corners.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of look around just a little bit. Just kind of keep walking. One, to check for any sort of like guard movement. And two, keep an eye on cameras. And three, try and get a look at this supply closet door to see what it is we're looking at. If there are any signs of like any sort of weird power routing down there, like anything that we need to keep an eye out for. Actually, I'll add a fourth thing there, just because I'm trying to gain as much information as I can.
Mhm.
I'm looking for any signs of anything like trap wise, anything that
Okay.
could open up in the door or anything like that
So-
if something's trapped.
I'll give you two options here.
Okay.
Choose one of those and roll regular, or get all four and roll hard.
I'll do all four and roll hard.
That's spot hidden.
Yep.
Susie, anything you're doing?
No.
Sig, you have luck.
That's a lot of luck to spend on a
would be-
hard check.
It will be 46 luck to pass. Yeah.
Yeah, I am not spending that much luck right away.
Okay.
Nope.
Susie,
Yeah.
anything you want to do?
I of like looking around to see if anyone's taking note of us, or if they're more distracted by what's happening. Like I'm
Fine.
trying to like figure out people's like
Okay.
if
That'll
we're being noticed.
that'll be a spot. That'll be a spot as well. You're trying to get. You're trying to see if there are eyes on you.
Yeah. So it's a what?
Spot hidden. Regular.
Okay.
Drew.
Nope.
Would you also like to attempt to spot?
I'm looking around to see if anybody's looking over.
Is that what you were doing? I'm so sorry.
You're good. Oh,
Just kidding. I'm not doing shit.
The dice don't favor us today.
neither of you three are.
Not in this
Let's-
area, no.
Hey guys, can I have all of that luck for what I'm about to do?
Let's hope.
Yeah.
You'll need it.
Yep.
You don't need it the most, so
The adrenaline's starting to get to all your heads. You're keeping an eye out and looking around, trying to find anything that anything different, and you're not seeing what you're wanting to see. Sylvia, you make your way over to the fellow with the pen and paper. You see he's kind of clicking the pen a little bit in his hand, just kind of thinking to himself. What do you do?
She's gonna reach out and put her hand, just touch her hand against the one that's clicking the pen. There's been a situation. We need to secure and make sure nothing's happened down there. And that's when I'll use hypnosis.
Okay.
This is the scary roll.
Two off of a failure. That's a success. You'll see his eyes get a little heavier, and he goes, "Okay." He'll stand up, start making his way over to the room for the supply closet.
I'll just can't see it with that because of the camera, and she'll just make a motion to you three to follow.
Okay. All four of you begin following behind this man as he makes his way over to this one room adjoining the supply closet, and you can see that this room has no glass on the walls to face inwards so people can see what's happening inside. It is simply a closed off dark room with one door. Inside, you can see that there's what looks to be a terminal, a desk for the terminal to sit on, a chair, and a few lockers that are in here. There's not very much present. You don't see anyone inside of the room, and you see that the terminal is currently dark. You watch this man starts logging on, waking up the computer, and he starts typing away at it, putting a few commands into it. And then you will watch as the terminal... actually, does anyone have spot hidden up?
You.
Okay.
Normal check.
Normal check.
Yeah.
Oh. Nice.
No.
Nice.
Not as nice.
Not as nice.
Oh, that was so close to a fumble too.
Yeah, it was.
What happens if you fumble a spot hidden?
Fumbles are always bad, so it means that you would do accidentally something that would snap the guy out of his trance, damage the computer, stuff like that.
Yeah, fuck it. And I'm going off of Cody's suggestion. I'm one away from an extreme success. I'm going to go ahead and take that just to make sure. Because I didn't see anything earlier and I don't like that. So
Okay, so you want to make sure you got a complete success here.
yeah. Oh,
Okay.
hold on. Let me do it in the thing so that way we can see. There we go. Extreme success.
Okay.
Thank you, Cody.
You will see that the computer basically gives a pop-up that says some kind of word that you're not too sure how to pronounce. Access door unlock ? Yes, no. He says yes. And then after that, you'll see a brief pop-up that appears in a small corner that says, warning, be sure to avoid contact with subject. And then he'll just close out of that box automatically. And he'll start getting up as if he's going to go into the supply closet.
Oh, whoa,
with
whoa,
you.
whoa. Hey, guys.
And
I'm going to look in the
word that
locker real quick.
Okay, and the word that you saw written on there was this, and you really aren't sure how to pronounce that.
Yeah. Anyone know what a Patek Vazal is?
What does this sound? Say Connor.
Yep.
Can I try rolling
Cthulhu Mythos?
You can roll Cthulhu Mythos.
Can I also roll Cthulhu Mythos?
You may also roll
I was like,
Cthulhu
we're
Mythos.
the only two with any chance of it. So
Yeah, Sig is
Sure.
looking for like gloves or something like that in these lockers real quick. Like,
Okay,
if I'm not supposed to touch this thing.
Okay, Sig,
Yeah.
acting off of the extreme success you had, you will see that there indeed are not actual gloves and stuff like that, although there are sets of like individual rubber gloves on their own. There are full-on spacesuits, like the CDC style spacesuits.
Like God, with Stranger Things in it.
Fuck.
Hazmat suits.
Yeah, like
God.
no, not even hazmat suits. Those are the orange suits. These are blue suits, meaning that you need to plug in an air ventilation supply to inflate the suit.
Yeah. Sig is getting into one of these like wide-eyed, like, yo, what? Oh my God.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me check something.
Is
to make sure
this
nothing
other guy
happens.
getting into a suit or no?
No, because he was told that there's an emergency. He's just getting and going, and also
Oh.
he's going down there as well.
I'm aware of that.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm making sure you're aware. Let me
No,
double
I
check.
have Drew here. Why do I have to worry about that?
All right. Yeah. Sig is getting in a suit, man. Like, I don't trust like that.
If I see, arguably, the one with street smarts doing it.
You're gonna also do it. There are suits for all of you if you want. Okay. So,
Like, yeah.
you're gonna get one as well? Okay.
Yeah.
So here's your rules for your suits. 1 point of damage that from some kind of a slashing source, that's an open suit. So
All right.
anything that could come in can come in.
All right.
So we're all in suits then?
You guys are all wearing
Yup.
the blue suits now, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I am glad that I spent that point for luck. Cody, thank you. Oh boy. All right.
they had a single neon pink sparkly suit. What are the odds?
Imagine that.
So the fellow was yes.
Are there any weapons in those lockers?
There are no weapons in the lockers.
Okay, I'll double check.
Okay. So, you guys, guess moving into the supply closet elevator. You can see that inside it is very clearly not a supply closet. It's an elevator. Now you guys are all 5 of you in here, along with this fellow that you picked out as the important one. What are you gonna do with him?
How far do you think this? How long do you think this elevator is gonna take? Out of character, I'm asking this.
You are not sure, and there really isn't a role to determine that.
I'm just gonna hit the stop elevator button for a moment.
Okay.
One of you two, please do your thing.
I'm completely unarmed right now because I can't put a hole in this stupid spacesuit, so it'll have to be anyone else.
I mean, we're stopped at the moment. You can take it off.
Let me just deflate this spacesuit that we just put on.
Fair enough, Susie.
I mean, I can just knock him out with my fists.
That'll work.
Okay. Roll.
Okay.
Bonk him in the head.
We may still need his body.
That's why I'm just gonna knock him out.
Nice.
Knock him out real good.
All right. Susie, you just reel back and clock this fucker across the face. He's out. That was a civilian. He's unconscious. I'm not even gonna make you roll damage.
And I'm gonna start the elevator again.
Okay. A brief second. And we're gonna move on to. There we go.
Can we pull another Hannibal Lecter and put this man on the roof of the elevator?
Afterwards.
Tell me what the elevator opens, and there's somebody down there, and they go,
Oh, Tony!
"My best friend, you killed my best friend," and then they try to kill us.
I mean, Tony's got. Jill, I'm sorry, I just called you Tony. Jill's got a good point.
It's me who killed me in the elevator. It's me, Tony.
It's me, Tony.
Hey,
Don't
Tony.
fuck your life.
Jill makes a good point. It
I
would not be
know,
a bad
that's
idea
what I was
to
saying, I
tuck
was
them up there.
I can do that.
Okay. Yeah.
Grab
Yeah.
him.
Tuck him up there real quick.
Does he have? Actually, before we do anything, does he have like ID on him?
Andrew Spinner,
Okay.
level
I'm
4.
happy.
Level
Um,
4.
Actually, his name is Tony.
Sorry, Tony Spinner.
We just established this. That's Tony.
Tony Spinner.
Tony Spinner. Yep.
Tony Spinner.
He's got a level 4 access card. He appears to be head of research and one of the heads of research and development.
Cool. I'm gonna take that ID and hand it to Sylvia.
Fidget spinner.
Before
Tony
we...
fidget spinner.
Tony F. Spinner.
Yep.
Tony F. Spinner. The elevator doors quietly slide their way open, and you see that you are down an unknown number of levels because it took a good 30 seconds for the elevator to make its way down. And you see that you are now looking in a location where there are various halls sprawling out, unlabeled doors, and all the lights are out here. It is pitch black.
Our pages have flashlights on them.
Yeah, everybody buys the pager with the flashlight attachment, of course. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Sid goes, hold.
You turn on your
Glad I
pager's
have
flashlight
these.
attachment.
No, I have. Remember, I have night vision.
Yeah, you have envy. You
Yeah,
have envy
I have envy.
optics. Yeah?
Connor, can I hear anything?
Can you hear anything?
Yeah, because I have this.
I know. Can you make a listen check with bonus die?
Yeah.
I'm just looking.
I figured.
Yep.
Spot hidden.
Okay. Regular.
How bad
Yep.
did I roll the first? I rolled a 92 the first time.
Holy shit.
It's a fail, but at least it's not that bad of a fail.
Yeah. All right. I got a
Um,
regular success.
What you will see is that this place is effectively abandoned, and it was abandoned after something went down. You're not sure what, but you can see that there are a few spots in the walls where there are definitely holes, and they're very even-sized holes, like a particularly large caliber. And there are quite a few of them. So someone who had automatic fire came in here, and they opened up. You can also see a few spots where it looks like people maybe had makeshift weaponry or something like that, or maybe someone had some kind of a blade. But you can see that there is effectively like a very large machete just stuck into a wall, and there is a smudge where a body used to be, and is no longer.
Does the machete count as a sword?
Absolutely, a machete is a sword.
Should probably pry that out and hand it to the person who can't use their arms right now.
Not a bad idea. All right. Gonna hand that back. So you got
Okay.
a machete now.
Drew, you are handling this machete, and you are up close and personal with it, while everyone else just kind of got to hand it back and didn't pay attention to it. I would like you to please roll me a sanity check, if you'd be so kind.
Oh my god.
Fingers crossed for a fumble, boys.
Oh!
Sanity,
Yeah.
Sam, yep.
just regular.
Just regular.
Damn it.
Oh, hi.
You rolled well. Well, what kitty is there? Ah, it's a tail.
It's a tail.
It's the most I can get up to see.
We got cat booty.
Oh, wait.
Oh, there you go.
Phantom.
Phantom.
Phantom. See, Jill, now you're the best seat in the house because you are the pillow. Drew, you look at the machete blade and you can see immediately there is something off about this. And it's not because of the blade itself. There's some kind of a dried organic material on it. And this material has kind of like caked along the front edge of the blade and the actual front of the machete itself. And there's an odd twisting and turning to it that is significantly more regular than you are used to seeing in anything organic. The closest thing you could think of with all these squiggles is almost like gray matter or white matter, but it looks almost too perfect. No sanity damage. Good roll.
You're just gonna look at it and then, being very careful not to cut the suit, it's just gonna wipe it on the pant leg of the suit. It's like, ugh.
That's gross.
It
Didn't
is-
affect me.
It is dried and flaky, and it comes off in a sheet. You guys have 3 halls in front of you. Forward, left, and right. Where would you like to go?
Oh, what the shit? This is not a server.
No, it's not.
Are there any like markings? Does this look like it was here before the building was built?
If you were to judge by the general look of the building itself, it looks a little older, like it was an earlier location, but it was always here with the building, you think?
So it's some sort of dig site.
Maybe.
If I hear anything out of like the ordinary, like the sound of it's like if we're getting something from a building, right? Servers can make sounds like
Yep.
listening for that.
Okay, listen. Roll listen.
I'm gonna keep trying to look and see if I can see something.
You want to keep looking around?
Yeah.
I don't have like a listen. Oh, I do have a listen. Never
You
mind.
do have a listen. It's base, but you do have a listen.
Yeah.
Everyone has it.
No,
I
I
made-
have.
Everyone
I
has
have an
Uno. It comes with the Xbox. Everyone has Listen.
I have the oldest Xbox known to man.
Oh fuck.
Oh, so close to a fucking.
You guys
fumble.
have got to quit.
You guys are
playing.
dancing on the fucking edge. You know this?
I accidentally stole Jill's cat for quick reference.
Anyway,
Sitting
I'm
on
gonna-
my leg.
Burn 3 luck and make it an extreme success.
Okay. Sig, you roll. First off, Susie, you try to listen and you are not really able to hear much of anything. You're realizing pretty quickly this effectively air pressure system that's set up for the suit to be ventilated. It's loud. It's hard to hear through it. So you're not having any real good luck for listen. Sig, you make your spot hidden check to keep an eye out for anything stranger inside of this area. And you will see that there are a few spots where it looks like it was effectively workstations, like computers, terminals, stuff like that. And a bunch of them are still on, which means the electricity isn't off in here. It's just that the lights are out, which is a little strange. So you kind of peer up at the lights to see why they're like that. And you see that the light bulbs that were there, these fluorescent bulbs that were going up there, have been shattered. Just every single one of them. Like someone just went bop, 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 bop. Just smashed out the bulbs.
I don't like that.
But multiple terminals are still active and online, which
Okay.
means you can access them and look into them if you want.
Okay. Yeah. Hey. Listen, everyone. I don't like this. This ain't a fucking server room. I don't know what kind of fucking dig site, whatever the fuck they were doing down here, but something's wrong. All those lights are smashed. Clearly a bunch of people fucking died down here, and that doesn't look like Roach's work. Not necessarily. So
does it look like? What does it look like to you? What do you think it is then?
I mean, look, there was a name that was attached with it. It said, "Do not touch the subject," which is why we have these suits on. I got this weird feeling that there's something down here.
Do you think that whatever it is attacked everybody?
It could have. There's these terminals on. I want to look. I before we go any further, I want to look and see, because
have someone-
I'm not fucking dying down here. Not
See if
not
anyone
to.
can repair these so we can look through them.
It's true. Some of the terminals have been shot through, and it looks like there wasn't much in the way of secrecy for people's identities down here. And so, looking at these workstations, you can see there are a few workstations where very clearly there was another like level 4 access card here, or someone else who had that same level of authority as the guy you just knocked out.
Okay.
But that terminal's been shot through, so someone like Drew here would probably have to fix it. And they could do it.
Okay.
Pulls out the rubbing alcohol bottle. Raise the computer. Be better.
All right. See if you can do that. I'm gonna go work on one of these other terminals, and while I'm doing,
Second one on your list.
while Sig is doing that, they're gonna be looking for flashlights.
Okay.
Or like an emergency pack
Oh.
or something like that down here. Holy shit.
Drew!
Epic.
Auto works miracles,
That's an
baby.
extreme success.
The bullet
That's
hole's
like-
gone. There was no extra material. The bullet hole's just gone.
That's not rubbing alcohol, dude. That's Windex.
It's the power of Pine Sol, baby.
Power of Pine Salt, baby. Fuck.
Asher, I did it.
Connor did it first
I
this
did it.
session.
Sig, you'll be making. Actually, hold on. Let me check your skills.
Yeah.
I said it. I finally said it.
Yeah.
Took
Mary.
long enough.
Yep.
No. You tell me what you're going to be looking through for on the computer, and I'll tell you if you have to roll, basically. While you're doing that, though, so give me a second. Sylvia and Susie, are there any things that you two want to do in this meantime? Because Sig's going to be looking at a computer, Drew's fixing a computer, and Sig did bring up the idea of looking around for flashlights.
Look around for flashlights. While Sig is on the computer, I will do the looking around for flashlights.
Okay. Sylvia?
I am not good at spotting hidden, so that won't help much.
Okay.
Can I trying to find a way to do another Cthulhu Mythos roll with a better odds of getting it?
Okay. Are you sure you want to win? Let's go a Cthulhu Mythos roll.
Oh, I know it's gonna fuck my sanity, but like,
I'm just making sure.
Connor, it's fine. I have 84 sanity.
Okay.
Everything is fine.
Plus, if you guys see Sylvia go insane, you know for sure not to be here.
I'm gonna pull the trigger.
Don't kill her like that. That's brutal.
If you die before I die, I'm switching characters with you.
I would like to, while they're skimming, look for anywhere where the name pops up and see if I can read quickly to see if anything rattles in my brain about what it could be.
Okay, you're specifically trying to find out more things about Tech Fazao. All right. So Cthulhu Mythos check, and spot hidden for flashlights. Okay, buddy.
I get a bonus die since this computer has information about it.
Yes. Actually, I'll give you 2.
Oh fuck yeah! This might go horribly, y'all.
Okay, I find nothing.
Oh.
Hey!
Match.
Yes.
That was my third roll. My first one was a 95.
Again, this close to fumble. Sylvia, you sit down and start parsing through a computer that's talking specifically about the Tech Fazao. Sig, what are you looking for?
Since Sylvia's looking for information on Tech Fazao, Sig is just gonna look go through emails, like just the most recent emails, like anything that says anything that pops up is hey, we're reporting on something, hey, something changed.
So you want to see what the most recent events were before this happened?
Yes.
Okay, that's very smart.
Yeah.
I'll get back to you in that in a sec.
Okay.
Drew, you realize pretty quickly that the terminal this guy had, thing's junk now. But the screen itself looks like it's the only spot where the actual damage has happened. The rest of the terminal's fine. So all you have to do is do a little bit of rewiring and hook up another terminal's screen to this one, and you'll be able to see everything that was on this computer. So you go about doing that. And since you rolled so well, you do the smart thing and you use the back end of that machete that you have to clear out all the broken glass so you don't have to worry about getting cut. And as you do, you will see that there is a small bar on the bottom of the screen that says, "Welcome, Richard Beyer." And you will see that you're looking at effectively the files and personal information for this one Richard Beyer. And it looks like he was definitely someone of some import here in this little research facility, or whatever you want to call it. Yes?
Do you think he has a son named Will?
Will Byers.
Will
Will
Byers.
Byers?
Stranger Things?
I've actually
Stranger
never...
Things character boy?
Can I let you know? I've actually never watched Stranger Things.
Why did I? We literally
Yeah.
discussed how you would not have known.
Every step along the way, you're like, the 80s, a secret place where there was experiments. Everyone died. Buyer. I said, are we in Stranger Things?
There's gonna be a weird flesh wall.
There's always a weird flesh
No.
wall.
No weird flesh wall. No weird
Always
flesh
weird
walls.
Flesh wall. It's everywhere.
Trust
Always
like,
happens,
Definitely
chat.
definitely unrelated question. Is there having to be in this universe curly-headed little motherfucker who plays D&D who has maybe Edward or like Eddie or like Eddie Munson or
No, his name is Connor. Thank you very much.
No, different. There's a different guy. Eddie Munson sells weed in the woods.
What?
Do you sell weed in the woods? Is there something you want to tell us?
I don't anymore.
He doesn't need the supplemental income with his new job.
Sure.
Yeah.
For
That was a
legal
joke.
reasons. That's
For
a
legal
joke.
reasons. So
That's the
Drew,
disclaimer on all Dicefunctional videos. I just want everybody to know that.
Drew, anything else you want to look through with Mr. Byers' terminal?
You don't have to. You can also look around the place.
It's true. You could do that too.
I'm just the IT guy. I fixed it.
Mr. Iodade.
I said I did. I don't
Okay.
have any like brain power, but
Okay.
and I don't want to use any that I don't have because it feels useless to be like, I gotta get under a 10.
I
I
mean,
can't do that.
you do have spot hidden if nothing else.
I fit. Is that what that says? I
Yeah.
can't read anything. else.
Yeah, it says 50. That's a point clip.
I will tell you right now, doing what like Sig is doing right now, like parsing through emails and stuff like that, that's not a big deal. Like in theory, you could do that, like with no problems.
You do have law.
At 25, I'm just gonna do spot hidden.
Okay, bud.
Find something.
2 seconds from the bottom.
I can't find my fucking mouse.
Hey,
Okay.
you went
You
off of
see, Drew, you see that underneath the desk, smashed and trampled, there is what looks to be a family photo. And in this family photo, you see there is a wife, a child, and a husband. And the husband looks a lot like the fellow that you guys knocked out and stuffed in the elevator.
What's in his name?
Drew's just holding the picture and then looking back at the elevator and looking back at the picture. I think Drew's just gonna walk back in the elevator and open up the hatch again. Just quietly while everyone else is like doing their thing. Isn't hiding.
Look at the back of the photo. See if there's a name on the back of the photo.
Drew will look at the back of the photo.
You see it says Richard, Sandra, and Billy. And it is effectively the names of the peoples in the picture. But you're looking at the back of this photo, and you open up the elevator shaft to look up there, and you don't see any body anymore.
I think we might have a problem.
What?
I was about to ask Malibu to come get this body down because I found a picture of the guy and he has a different name, I think, because this guy's name wasn't Richard, was it?
No, it
No.
was Andrew.
That was Richard. Richard's gone. Should I be in the elevator anymore? or
No,
should I
get out of the elevator. Out
Okay,
of
I'm
the
gonna
elevator.
Get out of the elevator. Standing under the open hatch, like, oh, what's going on? Wait, I was giving you ample time for me to take a nap.
No,
I was like,
I wasn't-
I
wasn't actually going. I was actually not going to do that because that's too trite.
Get
A lot
claw
of
machines.
people do that.
A claw.
While you were doing this, Susie, you were looking for flashlights, right?
I found nothing. I rolled shit.
I know. Susie, you're
Yeah.
looking around trying to find flashlights.
Not Susie.
If Susie dies.
And
I'm
as you were,
R.I.P. me.
as you're looking around, you will see that there is a break room. And inside this break room, there is a fridge.
The fridge, Connor.
You're going to open the fridge?
I'm gonna open the fridge, Connor.
You open up the fridge, and inside, you see that there is some unidentifiable mass of flesh that has knocked out the shelves and pushed them to the side, and has effectively like strung itself up so it's hanging in the middle of the fridge section. And you see that this tumor, for lack of a better term, has these oddly perfect twists and turns that follow this pattern that seems to go ad infinitum.
I'm not a baby, I'm a tumor.
And
Sorry.
you see that this thing has just latched itself into the middle of the refrigerator, and it's twitching.
Using that fridge.
Okay.
Immediately.
Susie, you close the fridge, and I want you to please roll me a strength check.
Okay. Okay. Just like a straight strength check.
Yep. I also want you to roll me a sanity check.
First, let me do I do sanity or strength first?
Sand first, then strength.
Okay. That's fair. Okay.
You pass the sanity. Thanks, Chase.
You're welcome.
And you pass the strength.
Terror! Terror does a lot, guys!
Okay, Susie, you are going to take 2 points of sanity damage.
That's fine.
As what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? You slam the door shut as you hear and feel the fridge door go boom as this thing lunged at you. And then, with your excellent roll and strength, you just pull the fridge down so that it's on its doors and it's got the entire weight of the fridge on it.
Adrenaline, baby! She hulked out.
So, Sylvia, you are trying to read on the Tech Vizal specifically. As you're perusing through the documentation, you would see email chains that only occasionally mention Tech Vizal by name. Most of the time it's referred to as subject. But you will see that it is saying that this thing somehow is assimilating pieces of gray and white matter into itself to increase its ability to move and think and act. And it also shows some mild ability to interface with electronics directly. Not in a way that is understood fully, it can manage to warp and twist code into acting as it desires. And in this moment, your mind is cast back to Brian, Susie's friend. And you ask yourself, how did Brian manage to find out the dimensions of the server when this location is a black site and isn't connected to anything else in this facility?
Two things real quick. One, this is out of character, of course. I'm stupid. I would
Okay.
like to start out by saying that. I know gray matter is like brainy stuff.
Gray and white matter are both part of the brain.
Okay.
One
White matter
is
is what I didn't know.
yeah, one is the fat effectively, the other is thicker, sturdier.
Two, I don't like how the music's getting as I'm about to say what I'm about to say.
Hey, you caught her.
All she's gonna say is, it breached containment. We need to go.
Back up those emails. Are the emails backed up locally on the computer?
Yeah, they are.
Grab it. Grab the computer. Not the monitor.
Okay.
Grab the tower.
Fucking running out.
Do I see anything on mine? Like any information on mine?
Yes.
Okay.
Sig, as you're parsing through it, you will look through and you see that the computer is talking about the potential uses of the subject. It looks like a majority of the individuals here are discussing the uses for something like this, not in a dangerous sense, but more so in the sense of simple storage. This thing is somehow using organic matter to create a hyper effective form of data storage. This thing could be the replacement for hard drives and solid state drives for years and years to come. They wanted to figure out a way to make it marketable.
Okay. I'm ripping it out. I'm taking this tower too. Okay, we're running. We're going.
Drew, as you are the closest to the elevator, you realize quickly the elevator doors are shutting.
Drew's wearing like platforms because God.
Mm-hmm.
And Drew's gonna stick just the platform part of the boot, not any part that's like, if the door closes on it, it's not gonna like break or foot. Stick the
You're
platform
keeping the
part,
door open.
yeah, between the doors. So Drew is on one leg, hopping with the platform shoe in the elevator doors, going, guys.
Hauling ass.
Okay. You guys
Been
are all
running, so...
You guys are all starting to haul ass and get towards that elevator as fast as possible. And you will hear through the internal speakers in the spacesuits you're wearing, "Little pig, let me in. Who's in my workplace?"
The same voice of the guy from upstairs or different?
Different. Completely different.
Ignoring it, running. That's what Sig's doing.
Okay. Sig, you're aiming to run towards the elevator. Drew, what are you doing? Gonna keep the elevator door open?
Yeah.
Okay. Sylvia?
She's lost in thought, but she's following aimlessly as her mind goes back to something else.
Okay.
Dang.
Susie?
Also doing the same thing. I'm following.
Okay.
To get the fuck out.
I will give one of you a... Let me check real quick. What the skill could be. No. What's this one?
So this is a weird distinction that I have to make in my mind,
No.
because the way that Drew's shoe is in the elevator door is very important to me. It's not up like this.
Yeah.
Her foot is this way.
Yeah. I got what you're trying to do.
So,
you're
I'm trying to make the gap as big as possible,
Especially
Yeah.
so Susie can...
so that there's no like.
I mean, I can run
that way does it. You don't get much grip there.
No, I understood. You're trying
We're
to
not gonna
make it
punch this.
You're trying to keep it as open as possible.
While not putting my little tootsies at.
Okay.
Wait, hold on, let me take it back. While not putting my grippers at risk.
Still, I hate you.
We had to get one in.
I'm going to allow Sig to roll me an intelligence check.
Okay. Just regular
It is-
intelligence check.
A regular intelligence. It's specifically Sig.
That's insulting. Two of us here have 80s.
Fuck it, I'm gonna push it.
You're gonna push, okay?
Oh, you push. Oh, you.
Again, another roll super close
Oh.
to a fail.
Let's
fumble.
go.
Sig, as you're
Let's
running towards the
go.
elevator, fucking pit drops into your stomach and you realize why you know that voice. That's Roach. And if he's interfacing with the suits, he's here. Most likely he's up there.
Fuck. Sig stops. No, and starts running back. Running back to the back to the thing. That's Roach. We gotta come up with a plan. Unless you want to try and fight this guy. But I am not interested in trying to fight this guy here.
I have a foot in the door here, no pun intended. I could break the elevator. I'm good at repairing things, but the other side of that is breaking things.
This is true. Drew can do that.
My foot is literally in the door.
Okay, here's the thing. Tell you guys, I saw a weird brain in that fridge. There's fucking weird shit here. I think we die either way at this point if that's the case, because this is gonna kill us too. Whatever's here is going to kill us. I'm pretty
Found
sure.
The people. I never found the people.
Okay, so we've got 2 people that are having manic meltdowns, and one of them that's gone into total brain lockdown. What are we doing?
Wait, if there's a brain in the fridge, do we think distract him into the break room?
If he's been in here and he's in here constantly, which is what that guy told me, he knows whatever's going on in here. Point that out. He knows whatever's here. He's got control of it, so he's at an advantage down here. He knows what's down here and we don't. Whatever's down here is fucking weird.
We're just gonna pick up the closest thing that she can grab with her foot in the elevator door and throw it at Sylvia, who seems to be having a lockdown, and go, what the fuck did you read?
So, it reminds me of something, that's all. Sorry. We're fucked regardless. Like Susie said, it's best to just... A place like this, there would never be one entrance, one exit, no matter how much of a security risk it is, because if something happened, they would need to have multiple ways out. That would just be stupid to not have multiple ways out, even if you have to go deeper in to get out.
Drew picks up another thing and throws it at Sylvia. In simpler terms, what did you read?
What I read off the screen is not what's causing me to do this. It's a familiarity of something else that happened. I saw melted cows that looked exactly like this.
Another thing gets thrown at you.
Drew is bending to pick another thing up and go, quicker! The door is closing.
The people went missing. We never found the people.
Okay.
I think this thing may have stolen those people.
So
This thing's huge.
So the thing stole the people, but you think there's another way out?
No one would keep one exit. That's reckless.
Okay, gonna make another point. Keeping this thing in here is reckless.
Yeah, but it's stupid to not have a second exit.
Keeping a weird thing
Technically, I guess it would be stupid to build 2 exits. That's 2 ways a monster could get out.
I mean, the other thing we can do is we can kite Roach.
Also, what I was trying to coax out of you the knowledge you got from the computers.
I don't know what the knowledge I got from the...
It's the tech thing.
That was from...
Okay, that was from...
That's from
Sig.
Sigs. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
no.
Connor didn't... No,
You-
you said Sig.
No, you got the information that it uses.
And interfaced.
Yeah, it interfaces with technology directly in a way that's not like computers.
Oh, I completely thought that was for Sig, because... of
No,
the way
that's you,
explained
dude.
it.
No,
I
that's
feel
you.
like
That was
stuff
you.
About the specific guy.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
Sig E.
all you. Sig found out they were trying to market this fucking thing.
Sig found the
I have a dumb idea.
Uh-huh.
We try and talk to the thing.
Also a bad idea.
It's a terrible idea. We let it
also-
out. We run.
It also doesn't matter what we do with the elevator, it can break it.
Elaborate.
It has the ability to interact with machines.
Who was the client that hired us for this job?
We never got that info. It was kept secret the whole time.
If there's a freaky monster that can interface with technology that's locked in a secret building with a not elevator, hey, was this a setup? Are we meant to come in here, touch whatever this thing is, because we surely weren't meant to see the fact that you're not supposed to touch it, get infected with whatever this goop is, get on out of here, and spread it. I am pretty well versed in diseases, and we might be patient zero.
I would like everybody to roll a sand check as you all realize the horrible truth of this job. That you were patsies. You were bait on a hook.
Thank you for setting up the tea just so I could hit it with the...
Yeah, no problem. I want you to know Jill said that about 15 minutes ago.
Good call, Jill.
Sanity.
Yeah.
EBDB. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit one luck and make it a hard success.
Okay.
Just in case.
You all pass. You will only take a single point of sanity damage.
Okay.
As you all realize that you're dealing with something that was smart enough to trick fucking Blythe and set you up. And you're now stuck here while Roach is up there.
We get in the elevator.
You just hear me, it's gonna stop it and fuck with it.
That's fine. We get on top of the elevator. Because either we're climbing out or we're getting... Look, either way, we're not going anywhere down here if this thing can control technology and if it set us up. Our best bet is to get on top of the elevator. If it stops it, we climb. The best case scenario, we all get up there, we hide. We're dead silent. Roach comes down here thinking we're down here. We pop the elevator all the way back up, or climb up, and we're gone.
Question. Question.
Mm-hmm.
Question. Even if we do that and we're successful, we can't take anything out of here.
Why not?
If we do, that's also putting it out into into the world. Because I guarantee you, either way, it wins.
Yeah.
Where did the body go?
That's my other question, because putting ourselves on top of the elevator might not be the best choice.
We're gonna have to fight one way or another.
I still prefer my kiting plan.
If I'm fighting against something that can infect me and take away who I am, I'm not leaving here. I'm dying before I let anything take that from me. It's kind of like the whole shtick, you know, individuality and all that.
Yeah.
Fuck it, let's just go.
That thing can't get out, because if it can manipulate technology, it can manipulate anything.
Leave the computer, let's go.
Well, you know why it couldn't get out before, right? All the technology to get down here was turned off. And what did we do?
Turn it all back on.
We got all that shit turned back on. Hey, who's to say, you know, maybe it can access even like our implants, our optics. Maybe it can take my fucking eyes. My arms even. There's no winning here. So we either fight the thing down here and die, or we get in the elevator, we fight the thing up there and die.
Taking my chances up there.
I honestly agree with you. I would rather take a chance with something that could possibly be killed
Mm-hmm.
than something that's been stewing down here.
And look, we don't have to fight to win. We have to fight to escape. If we get to my car, I got run flats. I have some armoring on that car, and I know I can get through that shutter that they closed. I can get us out. We just have to get to the car. I got a med kit stashed in there. It's only one, but I got a med kit stashed in there. And I have my other MP5 in there too.
We can brute force our way out of
Yeah.
here if we have to.
I like my
But-
chances with Roach better than I do with this thing. Let's go.
Okay. So, here's my question for you all. Are you
Yeah.
going to ride the elevator and be in the elevator, or are you going to ride on top of the elevator and try to sneak out past Roach.
I want to be on top of the elevator.
Do you want to be on top? Okay.
Surprise.
Okay.
It's
This is-
50-50 shot. Either
So-
we're fighting him directly either way.
So I've got your answer.
Yeah.
Susie.
We'll be on top. Also,
Sylvia?
question: we're leaving the computer, right?
Yes.
We're leaving that shit
Yeah.
here. Okay.
Sylvia.
Hide, even though I'm not good at it.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not either.
Drew. You're gonna hide up top. Okay. I will need stealth checks from all 4 of you.
Oh god.
All right.
So hold on a second, because
What
I'm pretty sure some of you don't have stealth.
Nope.
So
I don't. Yeah.
let me get
we
them
have
dropped.
one person with stealth, and it's the person wearing the hood.
Yep. Let me get those dropped into your sheets.
That's fine.
Ooh,
I
you
Sig-
guys are.
Guys, I'm
I-
gonna throw up.
Can I be honest with y'all? I fucking love how you're handling this.
Yep.
You guys are I cannot say this enough. You guys are doing fucking magnificently. You avoided
All right.
some pretty big pitfalls.
With
Um,
good checks, thank God.
With
Also-
good checks and also just pure luck. So, you remember how I mentioned that you don't have a hacker?
Mhm.
Yeah.
A hacker would have been at the biggest risk
Yeah.
Yeah.
because they would have been able to use their wirehead deck and interface directly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sometimes low
So-
tech, baby.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
You guys dodged some fucking bullets here. Hey,
Whew.
I'm gonna need stealth checks from all 4 of you, please.
Sig,
God.
as
I'm-
we're
By the way,
climbing in, Sig is throwing in armor-piercing rounds because it'll
Don't
at
be
least
afraid.
shoot through it a little bit.
don't be afraid to burn luck, everybody. I'm gonna
Yeah, at
tell you
this
this
point
right
I
now.
might. Yeah, I'm burning all the luck I need to get to there. So
Okay, Susie burning 39.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Sorry, 29. Oh!
Push that
pushing.
shit.
I'm pushing.
Another stealth check.
Okay.
Okay. Delia, you're up.
I'm spending 55 luck to pass. Fuck this.
Wow. Okay.
This is
I'm
why
really-
this is why I saved my this much luck as I did.
Hey guys, I have really bad news for you preemptively. If
Got
I
it.
get a 51 or higher, there's no saving it for me. I
Okay.
only have 30 luck points.
Okay.
I warned you. The only other what's up?
Can I take a penalty?
Can you take a penalty?
Can I like grab Sylvia and give her some of my luck? I want us to get the
I
fuck
don't-
out of here.
I don't think that's in the rules, but I'll allow that. I will have you roll 1d10. That will take up the position of your 10s. If it is higher than a 50, it changes your roll.
1d10.
No.
You want to hit the enter?
I can't use. There's no enter button on the screen anymore, so I have to. Is this
A 3.
Congratulations. You can burn some of your luck, Drew, in order to make up for Sylvia's bad roll.
okay. How much do you need?
42.
32.
42.
42. I'll burn 20. You burn 22.
Okay.
That still
Sylvia,
leaves
you
me with
burned-
10.
You burned 20 luck. You're down to 10. Drew, you burned 22. That puts you at, what does that put you at?
42.
Yeah. Wait, I had 62. and
Yeah.
You said I burned
Oh,
22?
40.
40. Put me at 40.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's getting
Connor,
tense.
you rolled a 30 for my luck, by the way.
Look, I also gave you much better stats than you did had initially.
I know.
I had
Okay.
delicious amounts of luck at one point in my life.
You had above 60.
Same.
It's so tasty. Now I got 40.
55.
I had
Okay.
75 at one point. I'm down to 15.
Yeah,
All of you.
y'all talk about it. I have 10.
Yep.
I have
All
I
of
have
y'all
the highest.
get into the elevator and quickly start piling onto the top of the elevator itself. All of you begin making your way to the top of it, laying flat and holding your breath and waiting. As you are doing this, I want all of you to roll me sanity checks.
I'm gonna vomit, guys.
I don't know why it turned
Let's
green. Like,
go.
push that one.
Pass,
Let's
pass,
go.
pass.
Let's go.
Are you guys ready for this fumble?
No. Please.
Come on.
Please.
Pass! You guys all pile up onto the top of the elevator, and you are holding your breath, and all of you can see, with dawning realization, you know where the body went, because you can see there is a trail of mucus leading up the elevator shaft slightly and then into a vent.
Oh my god, he vented.
Oh my god, he vented.
Can I hit? I'm hit the button.
Where's the meeting?
Sus.
Richard vented.
Richard vented.
Man said his name
fuck.
was Tony. It's not
Oh.
Tony.
Oh, he's an imposter!
I can't believe you fucking did this to Tony, man.
Connor, did you just hit the noise?
Yep. All right.
All of you pile onto the top of the elevator, realizing that that thing could still be in there. And you feel the elevator begin to pull up. And you all realize, with a somewhat less terrified realization, that you don't know how high up to the ceiling this elevator gets. But you also realize that may be your best way of going out if it does go all the way to the ceiling. And as you watch the ceiling get closer and closer, holding your breath, praying, hoping that something up above gives you mercy for once in your fucking lives, the elevator stops, feet away from the ceiling, feet away from death, and you feel the elevator shudder as a very large, heavy thing steps inside. And then you feel the elevator start to go back down. Yes?
I don't know if this is a movie thing or if it's a real life thing, but often with elevators,
There's a ladder
There-
nearby.
there's a ladder.
I'm going to angle towards movie thing. So we will say there is an elevator in this elevator shaft. Sorry, there's a ladder in this elevator shaft.
I
Okay.
fucking hope so.
Oh, there's an elevator.
There's a smaller elevator in this elevator
Oh my
shaft.
God.
We've been riding
No,
on
so
this
there's
thing the whole
a-
time.
We'll say that there is a ladder in this elevator shaft. I'll honestly double check. Let me just see.
Yeah.
I've watched so much Lovers. Lovers has got to be like an elevator,
Yeah.
and there's like things to like. Even though I don't think that's actually true.
No, actually, they typically do have elevators. Not all of them. They typically do
Ladders.
ladders. Sorry,
Hoping
elevators typically do
elevators.
have some. A majority of them will have ladders, especially in larger buildings. Not all of them, though.
Okay.
So, yeah,
This
we'll say
one-
there's a ladder in here.
Sig will point to it. Everybody grab on. Susie, you can pry the door open and we can get out.
Quiet.
I know what she said though. She's like, yeah, I can do that.
Unmute
Okay.
yourself, Susie.
I don't think it's that she's muted. I think she's
Muted.
Yeah.
Speak into the microphone, Susie.
I'm
Malibu,
speaking
please.
into the microphone.
There we go. And even with it moving down, we can just grab and let it pull us off so we don't make any noise.
I mean, the opening of the elevator is probably gonna make noise, but
It will, but he'll already be like at the bottom and he's got to ride the damn thing up or shoot his way through. We'll already be running.
Okay.
yeah.
So, Susie, yes.
You know that virus I got, the mini EMP virus.
Mm-hmm.
Can I set it on top of the elevator and set a timer on it?
No, because remember, you had to get it into his system to do
Right,
that.
right. Okay, figured I'd check.
You can still, granted, if you stuck that into the computer up top, that would still work.
Okay. I just remembered I had that.
Good to know.
So you guys all kind of cling onto the elevator's ladder. You feel the elevator start to lower away from you, and you all climb onto the ladder. Susie, you need to open up this elevator door. There's not really a good place to stand. This will be a hard. Is it athletics or is it just strength? I think it's just strength.
Do you reckon it's strength? Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be a hard strength check.
Okay.
Don't fail.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I argue for a bonus? Because I think that the main problem with trying to open elevator doors from nothing is getting a grip, because it's just a flat surface. At this point, Drew is ripping the fucking suit off. Don't care anymore.
Okay.
Would I be able to stick the mantis blade in the crack of the elevator and
pry it slightly so you can get it open a little bit?
So she can get her fingers in there. Like, I'm not trying to open it
Okay.
with it, but I'm trying to get that grip.
I will give her a bonus die, but if she fails, you will fall too.
Okay.
Because you're using your mantis blade to help pry it open. Also, question for you. What are you doing with your machete?
Oh, I could use the machete for that.
What are you doing with
You
it?
wouldn't be attached to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the machete instead of my attached arm blades that are attached to my arm. So, and I still have the machete. I'm gonna use it to stick in the door instead of the mantis blade and
Extra die. Okay. I'm going to roll.
Yep, with your extra die.
Roll hard.
Yeah.
Machete behind.
You would have failed. You would have failed the hard check by 7.
You have 7 luck points.
Yeah,
dude.
that's what I'm doing. I'm using my luck.
Okay.
Go.
Susie, you realize very quickly how dangerous situation you're in. Your footing is unstable. You have a maybe 2 to 3 inch platform to stand on while you're trying to pry this open. The machete is helping. It's making it easier, but you still can't help but realize that death is below you in multiple ways. And you manage to pry this elevator door open, and you're upside. You can see the halls of this facility. You have the door open.
Prying it open, and I'm helping everybody get out and into the hallway.
As Drew is helped out of the elevator shaft, I think we have. It's enough of a fall for this to be okay right now. Drew's just gonna toss the machete back down the elevator shaft. Because I'm not taking anything out of here that could possibly have gunkus on it.
I'm also removing my suit immediately.
Yes, the suit is also getting thrown in the shaft.
Yep, throw on the shaft.
Okay.
We're picking it off as soon as we can.
You all are being very smart about this, and I will say, Drew, good you got rid of that machete, because I asked about that for a reason.
That's what I thought.
Hey Connor, very
Sylvia.
specifically while taking off the suits, I want to make sure. Have you ever done science labs in college where they make you wear gloves?
Yeah, and you grab it by the wrist and you pull it out.
Yeah, and they
out.
make it so you literally can't it won't touch your skin.
Yeah.
Doing that.
I had to
I'm
do a
gonna tell you
safety
right
course
now-
on PPE, so yeah.
Yeah, with the blue spacesuits, you crawl out through the back. It's really difficult to touch it accidentally. So
Alright.
you'll be okay. As you are doing this, as you hear the distant ting 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 ting, you'll hear coming from the suits that you're prying off. Oh, you little fucking rats!
It's in the computer.
You watch as this computer goes blank and the elevator stops moving.
Go 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 go.
Yep,
go,
we're
go.
going.
And you guys begin running through the halls of Signal Sun Industries, and you can hear a few people on their desks turning, going, "What's going on?" And you can hear the shouting of guards as they're going, "Get them! Get them! Fucking, he's stuck down in the elevator! Go!" And you hear that guards are starting to mobilize and trying to get to you as fast as possible. So, all of you, please, dexterity checks. We're not gonna do a full chase because honestly,
I know.
chases are not my thing.
Oh.
Fuck it.
12 to pass. Do you want to burn? I'm gonna tell you. I could see how much luck you have left.
She said
Think
yeah.
carefully.
It just didn't pick up. She said yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, it's either that or like
Yeah, that's
or
fair.
fall back. I don't know. I'd rather.
That's fair. All right, you guys all manage to keep pace with one another as you hear bullets start to rip past all of you. you hear gunfire from guards as they begin to fire on you, and you will see that the guard at the checkpoint that you have to pass back through is beginning to unholster his weapon and start to point it towards you guys. Yes, Sylvia.
I got a 2-star success. Can I try something while we're running?
What would you like to do?
I would like to yell as loud as I can, protect us, and use hypnosis.
Hey, I'm gonna make this an extreme difficulty check.
I don't expect to make it, but
This is the first time I'm making this as extreme difficulty.
Yeah.
Full
That's
Jedi
fair.
mind trick.
like I said, I don't think it's gonna make it.
How much do you need?
No fucking shit. You're 9 away. You could spend a luck to do it.
We'll have 1 luck left if it means
You'll have-
all of us get out
You'll
of here.
have
I
a
don't
single
think-
luck point left. In theory, yeah.
No,
I believe in you.
I'll use.
Okay.
I'll use.
Holy shit.
I have 1 luck point left for reference.
Just in a Hail Mary, desperately hoping that this will work, you just shout, "Protect us," and you watch as a bunch of engineers start getting up from their desk and making a human wall.
I'd also like to say, can I put a little flavor on this?
How so?
When she says it, you hear something in her vocal cords inhuman come out with it.
Okay. And you watch as these engineers start making a human wall as the gunfire continues to fire. And I would like everybody to roll a sanity check as you all realize Sylvia has just made a human wall and they have not stopped shooting. And they are just gunning down civilians.
Oh god.
It's a little too close, Sig.
That
A
was-
little too close for home, buddy.
Yeah. Sigs start it hit
Your
having
fucking
that
rolls
happen
are
comes
going insane now.
starting to get like I didn't sign up for this shit. I don't want any part of this. I don't do this magic shit. Oh.
Okay. You all managed to keep it together for just a little bit longer.
Drew's looking at this wall and get all these people getting shot, and is so just like nonplussed by it. It's like fucking capitalism.
Okay, let me just
yeah.
quickly double check.
I don't
Only
believe I rolled that
25
low on a
yeah.
stream.
Wow. Wow. You guys are doing pretty amazingly, to be honest.
This was supposed to be the campaign where a character died.
I'm not pulling punches. I need to
Yep.
point this out.
Yep.
We're so desperately clinging to life.
We're desperately clinging, and we're also making the smart decisions.
Well, here's the thing. Like, you guys really are like fighting for survival desperately. It's great.
Yeah.
The guard at the checkpoint has pulled the gun on you. He is preparing to start firing.
As we run up, I would like to just fucking punch him in the face. Try to knock him out.
Okay, I'm gonna point out if you're gonna run up to him, you're gonna get shot. Yeah.
I got thermal armor, and also I can just fucking cut his hand off.
Oh, even better. Do that.
Yeah.
Okay, Drew, you're gonna make an attack using your mantis blades. He is going to shoot you.
Is it-
Good one down. Oh wait, go to combat.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say, do I click combat and then?
If it doesn't hit, Sig is already shouldering
See?
their MP5.
I don't. That.
Push, push,
That
push.
shit.
So I just roll it again. And it's hit
Just-
a second
just-
time, and
just roll it again.
Hit that one more time.
Regular
fuck.
success. You guys have pulled success from the jaws of defeat so many times this
Guys,
session.
We've had
Existential
2 people roll 100
panic.
during this for reference.
I don't think I need the pillow anymore.
Damn! Oh fuck! You take a bullet straight to the chest. He lets off one shot with his handgun, and you take a bullet straight to the chest. Roll damage on him.
Damn it. Damage?
Yeah. Fucking.
They only take 4 points though, right? Because they have 2.
So it's 4 points. So yeah, you are not going to take full. So you take 4 total instead. Boy, it's good you have that armor because that would have been a major wound.
Your HP would be 9.
Oh, okay. I was so
Yeah.
confused because Connor was saying how much damage I took. Michelle was saying something different, and then you just said 9, and I was like, where did the 9
Which
come
number?
from? Where did
No.
the 9 come from?
So yeah, you'll be taking 4 points because of your armor reduction. And just to make this clear to you, if you had not had that armor, that would have been a major wound, which meant that you would have been in a really bad state and probably could have bled out.
Drew's gonna look this man in the eye after he shoots her, like, in the chest. She's gonna look at her chest, look back up at him, and then cut his fucking hand off.
Okay, you gouge his hand off. It's still badly mangled and hanging up by a few threads, and you see he grabs the handgun by his other hand. And he's gonna start firing on you again.
Sig, again, if it didn't take him down, Sig is gonna
shoot him
do
again.
it before he can react.
Shoot with SMG.
Yeah, I don't want anybody going down.
Okay. Have I woken you up, Joe?
The pillow's gone.
I don't have the pillow anymore. I'm awake. I'm here.
I'm gonna let off a burst.
I can't believe you couldn't prove Connor wrong.
I got too many-
Hey, it's good. It's good though, buddy. This is
Oh.
terrifying.
It's not
roll
even
damage.
action.
Fuck
Like,
yeah.
22. Does that say dummy takes?
Yeah, because it's supposed to be targeted.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's funnier that it says dummy.
Because it is a dummy.
Yeah, it's a
Um,
burst with a hard success. Can I make it right to the head? Can I just pop him so that way he doesn't have the time to get another shot
Oh.
off on her?
It's not enough to kill him, to be honest with you. But it is enough. Like you can make it a hard success and knock his ass down.
3
Can I
points
put
isn't
that
enough
way-
to take him out.
How many points did you do?
I did 3.
Yeah, 3 points is still not enough. This guy's
Okay.
have about 8.
He's
Oh,
got
okay.
5, so he needs 3
Can
more.
I punch him?
You can.
I'm just imagining now Drew sliding, cutting, shot behind, and then straight forward.
The guard and his very
They
bad,
coming-
no good day.
Yeah. At this point, I'm going to roll, effectively for him. Just some wild shots. That would be 71. No. So just 2 wild shots and 82. No. So your brass knuckles are going to be a failure. He is knocked on his ass. He's down. He's not out. He can still get up and try to shoot you again and shoot you in the back, but he's not down.
I only have one trick, and I don't think it will work.
What's that?
Well, I can either attack him or hypnotize him. My hypnotize has better odds.
It's up to you. It'll be a hard check because this guy's in the fight with you.
I know, but what's 61? So I'd have to make a 15 for it.
Hard is 30.
I have a slightly better chance with the garage, actually.
Okay.
Do you want me to try, or does someone else want to?
I mean,
If
Jill, you're right there. You could smack him
Yeah.
again with the fucking Manus blades.
it's
I
think of this
exactly-
Put him down.
think of this as rounds. So like if
I know,
if
it
we
has
go
to be
through all
done.
4 of you, he gets another shot off.
Yeah,
And
it
that
has
means
to
someone's
be
getting
done.
shot again.
I would like to sacrifice my turn for the person to the sword.
I'll let you do it.
Payback for the luck.
Yeah.
There you go.
And Drew is going to just like pull a fist back like she's punching directly like at his face and aim her fist slightly to the side so it lands right here and the blade just goes through his
Got it.
face.
Okay.
Swing
Roll
that
sword.
at it.
Roll sword. Clip, clip, clip.
You better than me.
Success.
Thank
Damage.
Thank
There
God.
we go.
I just have to roll a 3. Oh,
8.
thank God.
Oh yeah.
His head
Fuck.
fucking splits in half like a. Oh.
You plunge the blade into his skull and it splits open like a melon. He is deceased. Yes.
I'm grabbing whatever security card he had on him and running.
Okay, you got it. Keep running. You guys keep sprinting your way over towards the garage. You can see that the security guards that were outside are starting to pour their way in from where the dumpster truck was ran into the sign. A lot of them are only starting to get onto what's going on. They see you running past. They start firing up at you.
Can I
But you
detonate
guys,
the C4?
yeah, you detonated the C4, but it's like
Oh, okay.
it's detonated a while ago.
Oh,
right?
okay. No,
Yeah, I
my
think-
original plan was just to cause an accident and get
Oh.
everybody out there, and then
Oh,
on
and just
the way
leave
out,
the C4 there.
leave the C4. So then, as we're going
Oh.
out, hey, guess what? Surprise!
Oh, okay. In that case, yeah, go
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah, as we're going, it's just gonna be a quick "fuck you," just ignite the bitch.
Okay.
Because at that point, we're doing damage to the building because fuck you, we need a better distraction.
Okay, you guys all hear as there is this brief as this dump truck explodes. The glass at the front of the Signal Sun building comes inward like shrapnel. It knocks all these guards to the ground, and I'll just have you guys roll strength checks to basically stay on your feet.
Okay. Do we get any
I
sort of advantage that we have a human
it's
wall?
regular. It is regular. I'll give you a single bonus die because you do have a bit of a buffer for you.
Okay.
Pass.
Holy shit.
Everyone gets a bonus die?
With the bonus die.
Yep.
Oh.
I do triple it. I do fall down.
Connor, can
Okay.
I make an argument?
What's your argument?
I know I'm gonna fall. Can she do it to try to fall in a way that she can roll back and get back up? So can I use Dex if I let myself go down but fall in a way that's practiced almost?
I would say no in this case.
Yeah. Worth a shot.
How are you so sure you're gonna fail?
Oh.
You passed.
Looks
Drew.
directly into the camera like I'm on The Office. I know I'm gonna fail.
The odds were higher.
The shards of glass come flying at you, and you feel some of them lance across your body. You are cut up pretty bad, but you are still standing, thankfully. You're going to take 2 points of damage.
Can I just like help Drew up?
Yep,
So we
you
can
guys.
keep running?
I'm assuming that one of you helped her back up and got them going.
Yeah, I got an extreme success on there. So between the two
Yeah,
of us.
that's
Yeah.
why I wasn't really batting an eye at
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
So Drew is starting to look worse and worse. They've gotten hurt quite a few times. You guys make your way into the garage. You can see that the actual garage itself is still locked up with the security sliders that have come down and blocked off the entire garage from everything else. What do you want to do?
So the door, I have a security guard's badge.
You do.
Get us to the doors, I'll swipe it, we go.
Like I said, I got a
Okay.
med kit in the car. Drew, you can patch yourself up.
At very least, I assume a guard that was guarding, the R&D department probably has high enough security to undo these.
Yeah, probably.
Yep.
Hopping into the Crown Vic as quick as possible. You guys all pile in. Drew, you find the one med kit that's here. You can use it. You can hold on to it. It's up to you. Sig, you pull up to the actual gate. Sylvia swipes the card, and you watch as the gate starts to pull its way up. What do you want to do? Drew, do you want to use the kit? Or do you just want to hold on to it? A med kit it's only going to be a D3.
You already have a D3 for your medicine check. So you could just do a medicine check on yourself and leave the kit.
Yeah. Drew's gonna leave the kit in case something else happens in the next 30 seconds.
Okay.
Seeing as it's all fucking popping off.
Okay, medicine to start healing yourself up. Sylvia, Susie, is there anything you want to do? I'm holding off, let's say, because I already know.
Yep. On the trans break.
I'm gonna be looking out the back. I have my shotgun in case anyone's behind us. I'm ready to fucking go if I need to.
Drew, you start patching yourself up, but your hands are slick with blood. The stitches are going in. It will stop the bleeding, but it's not going to make you better. It's simply just going to make it not worse.
Yeah. Drew quietly does this and isn't like saying anything, but tries to like present like she feels better.
Okay. Sylvia?
I'm gonna hold off on doing anything yet.
Okay, Sig, what's the plan?
Sig's on the trans break. As soon as that thing he's waiting for it. Either it's gonna stop and he's gonna go through it, or it's gonna just clear where the roof is and he's gone. Radar detector's already on and the scanner's already on. They're listening for whatever calls are being made.
Okay.
We're going with primary escape route.
Okay. You got your Signal detectors, you got your radar up. You can already hear the sounds of corpo chatter over the radio systems. Make a drive auto.
Yep. There we go.
Ooh, excellent.
Yep. Wheelhouse, baby. Let's go.
You see this just in the nick of time, and you start putting the pedal to the metal, just barely scraping the very tip of the Crown Vic on the underside of this, as you hear the distant sound of thudding as something smashes through the garage door and is in the doorway leading into the actual garage. And you can see it's a large hulking form of Roach with all of his gear, all of his weapons out, and he's going to start chasing you the fuck down.
Okay, cool.
As you're doing this, Roach begins sprinting after the vehicle, going shockingly fast for a human being, but not shockingly fast for a man as modified as Roach. Yes, Sylvia?
I do something dumb.
Which is?
I still have marbles.
Okay.
It's like a cartoon.
I didn't say it was smart.
Pocket sand.
Yeah. I just want to, Actually, no, wait. I have something better. Who knows how to use a... You know how to use a gun, right? Sylvie, which one of you two is better? And I'm going to point at Susie and Drew.
This is handgun.
Is it? Oh, well. I don't even know how to use a rifle. Sorry.
Hey, Connor, real quick, just keep in mind, I got a heart out here in just a little bit, so.
I know, we're trying to wrap this up.
Yep.
Drew, raise her hand, because I've got a 40 in handgun.
I'm going to hand you the flare gun.
Alright.
I know what you're aiming to do. All right. Use handgun, Drew.
Yeah, Drew's leaning out of the car window like a fucking maniac. Just handgun?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
The other thing that's happening is Sig is handing back the MP5 with armor-piercing rounds. You can single shot it in its hand. Oh, never mind. Never fucking mind.
No fucking way.
Aim directly at this fucker's face.
That's
Flare gun.
goddamn believable.
Oh my god.
That is unfucking believable.
Hold on, I want to point out, you guys made fun of me for bringing the flare gun.
I didn't say
And
shit.
it actually helps. As the vehicle's peeling away, Drew, you're handed a flare gun, and you just kind of get up and lean out the window real quick, and you point this orange flare gun, like something that'd be used on a camping trip, right at Roach. And you can hear his vox just speaking out over you all, and you hear, "The fuck are you gonna do with that?" And then you just let loose the flare gun, and it catches him square in the face. And you see that this little scruff of chin beard he's got, and what's left of his human face is just nailed with a fucking flare. And you watch as the Roach starts reeling back and clutching and pawing at his face as you just hit him in the head with a flare gun.
Something happened on this side.
Yep, the cat.
Did the cat just fall? Oh, poor baby.
The pillow laid across here.
The best part, that's on stream too, because you could see it between the two of you, just the cat go.
Poor baby. Sig, Drew just bought you a fuckload of time.
Lights are off, and again, because I scouted out the area so fucking well, as soon as I see that happen in the rearview mirror, I'm cutting. I am putting about 3 or 4 blocks worth of buildings between us, cutting a couple alleys, and getting back on the main escape route, but I am breaking complete line of sight with this guy.
Okay.
You
Make
know how to
another.
get out of the city this way?
Yep.
Okay.
I know where to take us.
Drive auto
Going.
hard.
Let's fucking go. On hard?
Never mind. It's
Yep.
still fine. God, your rolls are fucking amazing.
Oh, let's go.
God
Dice
damn.
telling a story. Dice telling
Connor.
a story.
Yeah.
Can I give directions to the town I know of outside?
Sure. Sig, you begin peeling out, leaving Roach in the dust. I can't argue with 3 extreme successes in a row. I can't argue with that.
Go.
You fucking leave Roach behind. doesn't stand a chance. And Sylvia, you direct them towards some podunk town out on the outskirts of Oz, Kansas. Sig, your headlights illuminate just another building or series of buildings that have been left to be forgotten by corporations and the highway. Not important enough to be put on a map, not important enough to have a rest stop or a gas station, just a collection of buildings and some fences. In a field, you can see a collection of bones, light shining off of what looks to be a cowbell.
Be here, but not for the whole night. Once night hits, we need to leave. But during the day, this place is safe.
All right.
We keep driving after here. Some of my mistresses have false accounts. I have money stashed. We get the fuck out of Kansas.
Do you know the nearest gas station?
2 miles to the east.
There'll be a second car. Anything you guys need, have it dropped off at the shop. Sig's gonna put in a call to dig.
Oh. I can see that you have completed your end of the bargain.
You're welcome.
Quite the black eye you have given him. You realize your head is going to be on a spike.
I won't be back for a while, my friend.
I'd imagine not.
You got some friends on the coast, right?
I do have friends on the coast.
Hey, there's a gas station, and Sig's gonna give him the address. Leave a beater there. Give you the stuff. Oh, and hey, I'll contact you with a new address. Send my panda out there at least. And the bike.
We should have sent them out.
Thanks.
By the way, consider this car a parting gift. It is yours.
Nice.
Also, Boot left a very angry message with me. He's unhappy about another truck being destroyed. I have paid him.
Thank you.
Do not worry.
Thank you, friend. Oh, and you know the code of the garage. Garage is yours.
Thank you. Yes, Sylvia.
Can I call one of my mistresses?
Yes.
Hey, babe.
Yeah.
Have the helicopter ready in 12 hours.
Okay.
We're taking us to Island 3.
Okay. No questions asked.
Thank you.
Yep.
And hangs up.
Yep.
Cool off good. This island is all analog.
I don't know if I'll be there for long. I gotta get back to civilization at some point.
Fine. Just need to lay low long enough.
Yeah.
Drew? Anything you need to do?
I think we've kind of like stopped in this little like ghost town, right?
Mhm.
With, like the cow bodies and stuff.
Yeah.
I think Drew has been silent the entire time we were leaving Oz. Like, just dead silent, not saying anything. Still bleeding a little bit. I think as soon as we are stopped, Drew opens the door, gets out, and starts walking. Doesn't say anything to anyone. Like, picks a direction and goes. Done.
Okay.
Like, finding a town and staying there and not ever touching technology ever again.
Yeah. Moonlighting days are over. What's that?
And actually, fuck that. She gets out of the car, grabs the mantis blade in her arm, and rips it out. Both of them. And throws them down in the field and leaves.
Moonlighting days are officially over.
Done.
Okay. Susie, anything you want to do?
No idea.
Okay.
She just kind of like done, sort of.
It's been a few hours. Drew walked off into the sunset. You don't know where she went. She just looks like she just chose a direction and went. You don't know where. They're gone now. You're sure of it. Getting closer to afternoon. Radio's silent in regards to Corpo. No sign of anything actually pursuing you. It looks like you lost them, well and truly. Between Sig's driving and Drew's flare work, Roach lost you. Remarkable luck, really.
Let's move.
Yep, we're going.
As you guys get ready to pile back into the vehicle, Susie, your pager goes off,
Answer.
and you see that it's Brian.
Don't answer it.
Nope. Does not answer.
Okay. The pager goes silent.
I tossed the pager off me.
As you were throwing it out, you hear it go off again as Brian pages you yet again.
I'm done.
In a similar vein, I throw out mine. I've called the only person I need to call.
I get rid of like all the technology I've got on me. I do the same thing which Drusilla did, but like without actually leaving people. But like, I get rid of all my tech.
As you're getting rid of the technology you have on your person, you're seeing that the wirehead deck that you had and used to contact Brian was starting to flicker to life as you throw it out the window.
Yep, it's gone.
Sig, I saw you raise your hand.
So we're out in the middle of nowhere, close enough to walk to the gas station. Sig's gonna pull everything meaningful out, and then is going to take the the signal sun uniform, stuff it into the gas tank and light it.
Okay.
And throwing the old pager in there.
Okay.
We're just
You
torching it.
You torture old baby.
Yep.
Then goodbye to the Crown Vic.
As it burns, I'm gonna throw all of the ID cards we stole and get to see her pull out a pocket of IDs, hold one, and throw the rest in. You can see only the first name on the one she has. It says Wendy.
As you guys all pile into another car, set up to you by Dig, your Russian mafia compatriot, you guys begin to drive away from Oz, Kansas. As in the lights from a podunk town, you watch as strange lights begin to descend down upon it, scouring across the entirety of that little, desolate nothing, scouring it for whatever it can find. And that's where we're going to end this. As congratulations, you guys successfully survived the heist. I will not say you succeeded, but you survived. Congratulations.
Surviving is what matters. Let's be
Is
real.
what matters.
Wendy's
That's
gonna
fucking
join a
amazing.
nice life
Fucking
surrounded
A.
by books and beautiful women and never leave.
Yeah, Sig's going back to the same shit, but on the coast now. Night City, here
Right.
we come. Or not Night City, here we come.
Congratulations,
I'll figure
guys.
it out at some point.
you-
Susie will figure it out at some point.
You guys won. It's as simple as that.
Fuck yeah.
You succeeded. Thank you all so very much for being here. I hope you guys enjoyed this wild ride in Call of Cthulhu in a cyberpunk setting. That was honestly one of the most fun games I've had in quite a while. That was
So fucking
really
good.
cool.
So fucking good.
I would like to. Yeah, actually, Cody has a very good idea. Let's go down the line real quick before we finish up. Sig, what was your final luck count?
Final luck count was 15.
Susie, what was your final luck count?
15.
15?
16.
16.
What above?
What was your final luck count, Drew and Sylvia?
40.
40. Okay.
Surviving. I still had time.
Okay. What was your final luck count, Sylvia?
1.
1. Oh my
Fuck
god.
yeah.
I used 9 of my last 10 to make that human wall work.
Excellent.
Fit.
With all that said, this was great. I hope you guys had fun. We'll be going back to our normal D&D stuff the Saturday after the next, because it's Thanksgiving weekend. We're probably all going to be busy in some way, shape, or form. Most likely, Jace will be doing some streaming at that point in time.
Check our socials.
We'll just have Dicefunctional like host the stream at that point, and we'll just go from there.
Okay.
But thank you all so very much for being here. Thanks for being here for the madness. Say bye, guys.
Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.